we'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And that lands in the end zone, so the opening drive will begin at the 25. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Harrison.
4 yards remain for second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Number 11.
Chase Claypool. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays.
The Steelers first down.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. But it'll be second down. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
What's the deal, y'all?
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now Ben on 3rd and long. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And they'll get this down to the 10. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Steelers.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up.
And caught in the end end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
It's a pickup.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
7 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies a big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
It's a game.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there.
2nd and 6.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. Snead's got it. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
With the give to Gus Edwards.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the handoff, Edwards.
7-yard line.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Jackson from the shotgun. It's complete to Snead. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Jackson's pass.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Going top shelf for Smith. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. After the penalty, here's Freeman. The numbers for Freeman a week ago. 1 rushing touchdown, yes, but look at the rushing yards. He was up near 200.
The one phrase I'd use to describe that performance, he carved up that defense.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger eluding the pressure right. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. A sensational one-hand. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The conversion is no good on the fake.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? On 2nd and 7, Jackson. That's into the hands of Edwards. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a first down.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up second.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And Andrews lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
To Eric Ebron.
23 yards on the play. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes?
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
The Steelers 1st down.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And this one is incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
Marcus Peters.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
They'll take over.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Devontae Freeman. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
The conversion is no good.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally taken down at the 15. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 60 yards for him on the ground. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Give to Gus Edwards.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Good for a Baltimore.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
First and 10.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Justin Tucker lining up for
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And back onto the field now comes Devontae Freeman. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Pittsburgh.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On third down, Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Steelers.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Dancing to his left. Caught on the slant. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
13.
James Washington. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got Snead. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Marquise Brown. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, 2nd half. Let's do it. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And the 3rd quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the 2nd half after 4 first-half interceptions?
I used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the 1st half.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, Devontae Freeman. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Eluding the pressure right. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 37. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Patrick Queen just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Ebron caught left side. And he'll go down at the 28. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now Roethlisberger.
And a lot of people
got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. How about Ben Roethlisberger, his 5th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded. Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I couldn't understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible. Play action. Now Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Now a handoff. Edwards up past the 25 to the 26. A gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They're going deep downfield for Boykin.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Here's Switzer. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Look at the big man rumble. The 30. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Touchdown. So hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Steeler 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that would not not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Steeler first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Freeman, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
The Ravens 6-yard line.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool. His third touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up second and 2.
To throw again on second down. Jackson, he's going deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. And there, Charles, he lined up out left, ran the post, caught it over the middle, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And you have to love the scheme that they just showed there, because if you're going to run a deep post, you ordinarily have to get a safety out of the middle of the field. And you do it one of 2 ways, either by running routes at him that carries him away from it, or you either freeze him in the middle with routes that run underneath so that he doesn't get depth. Then you throw it over the top, and boy, what a successful play that was.
Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. The Steelers on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
4th down.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. buying time to his left. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down. The Ravens on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. Freeman again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger, eluding the pressure right, and he connects with Ebron. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll eat some clock with Freeman. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Freeman. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Calais Campbell on the stop. We're at the 41, 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The 20. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Devontae Freeman. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion helping